And with the end of Title 42 approaching, many are wondering if this problem will worsen. Today, the Department of Homeland Security Secretary finishing up his tour of South Texas, where cities are gearing up for an expected increase in asylum seekers.
Our Jonathan Cotto joining us now live from the U.S.-Mexico border in Brownsville. Jonathan, we know the Secretary's visit is to bring attention to the end of the Title 42 deportation policy. What is he saying is his plan to deal with the thousands of migrants getting ready to cross?
You know, he's calling the situation down here at the border a challenging one. He says it's a regional challenge that requires a regional solution, and he's also calling on a community response. Now, an example of that response is right behind me. This is Camp Monument. It's a screening and processing center, and we've seen hundreds and hundreds of migrants screened, processed, and shuttled off. And this was all set in just 72 hours.
Here behind me, we have a very efficient operation called Camp Monument.
U.S. Border Patrol Chief Gloria Chavez says this is a system that is efficient for them. She says since April 16th, they have screened and processed close to 30,000 migrants coming in through this area, mostly migrants from Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador.
Number one goal is to do intake processing, to do security, to ensure the safety of everyone, and then third, transportation.
These video images taken today show the number of migrants and their situation in Matamoros, just a short distance from where we are standing. Secretary Mayorkas says they are building lawful pathways that would provide a safe and orderly way for individuals who qualify for asylum under the United States law to reach the United States, but says they are also working on mitigating the human smuggling effort.
We are building pathways. At the same time, we will deliver consequences for individuals who arrive at our southern border irregularly.
Now, Mayorkas says the border is not open, it will not be open, and he advises migrants to access credible information, government information, as to avoid falling victims to human smuggling operations. Coming up at 6, what the panorama will look like post-Title 42. Reporting live from Brownsville, Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
We're continuing to follow a situation out of Kinney County at this hour. The Kinney County Sheriff tells us dozens of migrants found overheated and dehydrated inside a train car. We're told more than 80 people are in custody. Around 60 others ran into a brushy area nearby.
So far, the sheriff's office has not reported that anyone has died in this incident. We are continuing to gather more information. We'll bring it to you as it comes in.
Meanwhile, border cities are bracing for the end of Title 42 next week. U.S. Border Patrol says more than 30,000 migrants have been screened and processed there since April 16th. Just this morning, 2,300 more people were detained.
Our Jonathan Cotto joins us live from the U.S.-Mexico border in Brownsville. Jonathan, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas toured the Rio Grande Valley today. So did he announce any plan for the end of Title 42?
You know, Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas touched on several items during his visit here in the Rio Grande Valley. One of those was building pathways, legal pathways for those to seek asylum. He also talked about cutting off operations, human smuggling operations, as well as calling out or depending on a community response. And an example of that community response is right behind me. This is Camp Monument. It's a processing center, a screening center where migrants are then shuttled off, and it was only built and set up within the first 72 hours. U.S. Border Patrol Chief Gloria Chavez says this is a system that is efficient for them. She says since April 16th, they have screened and processed close to 30,000 migrants coming in through this area, mostly migrants from Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador. The goal here is to do intake processing, safety and transportation to border facilities, patrol stations, and ports of entry, since Title 42 hasn't expired just yet. Secretary Mayorkas highlights the details of a post-Title 42 environment.
We will be using our expedited removal authorities under Title 8 of the United States Code. That allows us to remove individuals very quickly. We will, by May 11th, finalize the rule that we published in a proposed format that provides that individuals who do not access our lawful pathways will be presumed to be ineligible for asylum.
Now, both Chief Gloria Chavez and Secretary Mayorkas say the Rio Grande Valley are no strangers at dealing with this type of situation. They had to deal with it back in 2019 when this border sector dealt with an increase in migrant crossings, and they will continue to do so efficiently and effectively. Reporting live from Brownsville, Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.